everybody. Wishing everyone a very, very happy Labor Day weekend. This is my brand new car, came from Carvana. I have to say the experience was actually rather decent, almost painless. You do want to ask your questions and you do want to know which vehicle you're looking for. I did enjoy the 360 view of the car. They pointed out some of the defects on it, and you can actually go full screen, so that was kind of cool. This is a 2014 Kia Soul, came from Georgia, has 18,700 miles on it. For 2014, that's actually unheard of. The car drives and looks new. You'll hear people say that the car has a harsh ride to it with the 18-inch wheels. I'm going to say that isn't exactly true. I'm going to say that it rides like a Honda Accord with kind of sporty feel to it. It has a very, very good ride. Not at all how people say it's harsh and choppy and all that. A little bit, but not at all how people say, well, it's not a good ride. It's actually an excellent ride. I really, really like it. And I'm coming from a 2008 Ford Edge. I will be putting HID where the projector lights are at, so that was kind of cool. This is the Exclaim model. I got a good price on it. I got low payments, and I was able to trade in my other vehicle, the Ford Edge 2008, because it was never an accident. They will not take a trade-in if your vehicle was in an accident. So that's a point to note to yourself if you're looking to trade in your car and you might want to be dealing with Carvana or somebody. Okay, not sure about this one, thinking that it's for the interior lighting, high or lower. This definitely works. Stability control, these guys work nicely. There isn't one in the center console. Yeah, this just has the airflow and you can direct it up or down, no sideways. The small screen, I think it's a 4-inch screen. It is touchscreen, so kind of cool. I think the 8-inch screen looks gorgeous. I didn't get it, and I don't feel like I'm missing too much not getting it. The look of the car is outstanding. You guys just heard that low thump there. On the highway, it was reading about 33 miles per gallon. I've been idling, so it's going down to average miles per gallon. You guys can see the mileage on there. It's unheard of for 2014. The car is stupid clean inside. No issues. I was able to pair the phone very fast, much faster than the Ford 2008 Edge. It paired it almost instantly. I'm going to say 60 seconds, where the Ford took at least 3 or 4 minutes to find it, put a code in, and this and that. It did it all for me. This mode switch here, that's the switch there. I'm going to press it. I don't know if you guys can see normal. That would be sport, and that's comfort. I'm suggesting leave it in normal. Comfort, I didn't feel all that. Sport, I felt that the motor revved a little faster and the braking was a little tighter. And it actually kind of nauseous for me and my wife. We put it back in normal. We good now. So I'm not gonna recommend you don't even waste time with the sport. Controls are, for lack of a better word, extremely well sorted out. No extra controls, but what you need. This car is pretty much like that. No extra, but what you need. Having two 12-volt in the front, very, very nice. I think people can attest to that. Okay, your USB, your auxiliary, all right, and your shifter, which is very cool. Let me see if I can do this properly. I'm using two hands here, so You guys can see the backup screen there. It's a nice view. It's a little darker than what I expected. So I think you guys will enjoy that. You see the red line, and you can see like the white bumper. The red line, you actually don't hit anything. You're actually close to about a foot close to it on this particular vehicle anyway. Okay. Other thing on the shifter, you could actually go into manual where you shift up or down, and that's nice because you're driving in snow or something, or loose sand or something. You can put in second gear and you're good to go. Travel 20 miles per hour in the snow, 25 in the snow, stuff like that. So that's a nice feature, nice touch. European style, old school American emergency brake center column, very cool. I think you guys will enjoy. The cup holders kind of small. They fit regular cups, nothing too big. Okay, so that's one weak point in the car, the cup holders. I really like the car. I think you guys will enjoy this vehicle. I don't think you'll have many issues. Glove mob is actually very big. Going to the back seat, you're going to see that the seat is actually very large. It's a little awkward getting in and out until you get used to it in the rear seat. But locking gas cap, my Ford Edge never had one of those. That was a pet peeve, bothered me. You guys can see how big the rear seat is. You got something there for scale. I mean, literally, without exaggeration, I go right in. The floor feels very low. The seat feels like a comfortable bench seat. I'm sitting behind myself, and this is not about 3.5, 4 inches. I'm a short guy, only 5'6", but I'm very chubby. And I've recently heard that older people are liking this car a lot for the get in and get out height. It's easy to maneuver. The back seat is as spacious as my Ford Edge, no BS. You will be shocked with the back seat over here. Okay, let's go to the trunk. Here, you might see heated on some certain models. This is the Exclaim, and it came with cloth seats. I am so happy it came with cloth seats. I'm not a fan of the leather or leatherette. In one YouTube video, someone said it might be a Napa leather. I don't know. It's not me. I'm service manager. Excuse me. I'm a service manager, and I do a lot of work, so I need cloth seats, leather seats. You guys can see the spacious trunk there, which is pretty cool. What you don't see is I took off the cargo cover that goes here. I didn't like that. It was in my way immediately. You can lift this up, and you guys can put your tools in here, and it's pretty big. It's not a small deal. I mean, I have a bucket I was carrying in the Ford Edge, and I can take all those tools and put them in here, and you won't see them. So I thought that was very cool. Underneath, they gave me fix-a-flat junk. I ordered spare for $100. I'm gonna get a jack very soon, and deal with that after I get a jack. I already got the spare because they want $200 for the spare and the jack as a kit. So I'm thinking I could do cheaper, getting the spare, getting the jack, and getting a tire iron. I think I do just fine with that. I'd probably save at least $50, $60, or $70 doing it that way. The tire cost me $100 on eBay. The jack I can get for about $20. The tire iron maybe $10. So I'm thinking I can save about $70 if I go all out low. My wife does not like the look of the car. I didn't tell her I was buying the car because I bought this one for me. I'm 55 years old, and this is what I want. I don't care what anybody else thinks. Again, I was driving a 2008 Ford Edge, and projector lights on there. I'm putting HIDs in there. I will be putting a roof rack on there. The vehicle is going to seem extremely utilitarian. to a lot of people and myself. You can hear a nice thump there. Door. The ride, I think I might have stated, is similar to a Honda Accord. Feels like a sedan. If it doesn't feel like some people would say too choppy, something like that, it feels a little bit. But even with the 18-inch wheels, yeah, I'm not feeling at all uncomfortable driving the car. Yes, the Ford Edge is more comfortable, but for its size, it does not feel uncomfortable. For the 18-inch wheels, it does not feel uncomfortable. 2-liter cover comes off. You can see the 4 coils right here where you can change the plugs. So a lot of space to change your belt if you have to. It's one belt, which is nice, not 3, 4, 5 belts. I don't know if I stated this car only has 18,000 miles on it, 18,700 plus. So it's actually very, very decent. I don't see a transmission stick on here. I have to look to see if it's a sealed transmission, because I'm thinking that's what it is in this car. Nice to have the shocks on the hood. You don't have to use a stick on there. I mean, this car doesn't have blind spot monitoring, lane assist for 2014, but it has the basics, what you need. So it's actually very, very attractive. And if you guys are looking for 2014, I think you guys can get one rather inexpensive, and I think you'll be happy with it if you can get low enough mileage on it. I'm saying under 40,000 miles for 2014, you'll probably do good. I'm very happy with the Carvana experience so far. I have no negative things to say about it. Be careful on the car you want, because you're not test driving it. So you can go to other dealers and test drive their car. I don't think they're going to give you too much hard time. They might call you to death. One of the things about Carvana is it's like no pressure, which is a really huge relief. I went to other dealers and got all kinds of issues. The worst issue I had with a dealer was I went with a Capital One authorized payment, and they wanted me to use their payment. I mean, they tried to push me. I'm going to say no BS about 10 times. Oh, take our payment, man. You're going to really like it, and it's going to be really cool and low. And I got a letter in the mail 3 weeks later saying you were not approved, after they were saying I was approved. So they were basically baiting me into using their insurance, and they knew it wasn't going to go through. And I have great credit. Well, maybe not great, but good enough credit. So I was very upset at that. With the Carvana dealing, this like no pressure at all. You can really take your time. You can look around. They're very choosy with the cars they choose. 150-point inspection, 7 days to decide take the car or not. They will take your trade-in if you don't have an accident on the car. Everything mechanical is pretty much working. They gave me a quote on the car, which was a little low, but I didn't care because everything just worked out. Payments are actually very low for me, so I'm very, very happy with that. As far as the Kia Soul, the other thing is this car, because of low mileage, I have a serious warranty to 2019, July 2019. Factory warranty from Kia. That's still on the car. And they give me 100 days bumper to bumper on the car. I don't know how you're going to get that from any dealer for the kind of price that they give it to you. So they got my attention real fast, and I'm very happy with their service. I'm very, very happy with the car. I don't know what else to say. You guys might have questions for me. Let me know. I'll try to put it in the comments. Before the Ford Edge, I had a F-150 flare side 99. Some of you guys might know that's the one with the rounded rear end. It was a regular cab. It was not extended cab, nothing like that. It had a 120-inch wheelbase. I thought it was short, easy to get in and out park. Ford Edge, yeah, it's shorter, 110-inch wheelbase, easy to get in and out park. Not necessarily. This car jets. I mean, it has get up and go. People say, well, it's only a 2-liter, doesn't have get up and go. Guess what? This vehicle weighs 2,700 pounds, 1,500 pounds lighter than the Ford Edge. And yes, it has a lot of get up and go. I tested it on the highway. I drove it yesterday. I drove it this morning. Serious get up and go. No complaints on that part. I think you guys will enjoy your Kia. If this is what you're looking for. The colors are a different story. The white looks good. Silver looks okay. Gray looks kind of bland. Blue looks kind of bland. Red might look good, nice. If the alien green is your thing, it's going to stand out. It's going to make the car look nice. I think a more loud color looks nice, and I've never thought in my life I'd be buying a white car. But here in Virginia, it gets hot sometimes. So I'm glad I got a white car. It looks really, really nice in white. I will see you guys in the next one. I hope you enjoyed the video, and please have a very, very great holiday, because I know I will. See you guys in the next one. Bye.